on? Are we good? Okay. Hey guys, I wanted to make a really important video, a video that I think is very important, and that's about going back to college. When I was growing up, I heard a lot of people say things like, well, once you drop out, it's very likely that you're not going to go back. Nonsense. I dropped out, not that I wanted to, but life was just really difficult at that time. But I want to say I dropped out around 20, 21, and here I am 6 or 7 years later going back to school. A lot of the people that I went to high school with, they're graduated already, doing great in their careers. And to some people, that's discouraging. But I want to encourage people to not look at other people's lives and not to compare your life to someone else's life, because everyone has their own pace. There's some people that graduate college in their mid-20s. There's some people that graduate in their 30s. Some people graduate in their 40s, and it's all okay. If that is your goal, to finish school, you pace yourself in a way that's going to be helpful to you, because some people, everyone has different circumstances. Some people have to work full time, some people work part time, some people have help from their parents, some people don't. So you can't compare your life to anyone else's. And I would say if you did start school and it's your goal to go back, I definitely encourage you to go back. Something else that I hear a lot of people say is that, oh, well, I don't want to go to college for 4 to 8 years, or, that it takes too much time. But when you take 4 years or 8 years compared to the rest of your life, it's not a long time at all. So I definitely want to say patience. Have patience with yourself. Have patience with the process. Have patience with your professors sometimes, and I pray that they would have patience with you, because I'm one of the students in class that's raising my hand like, excuse me, I need help. Can you explain that again? A lot of people are afraid to ask questions, but that's what professors are there for. I'm pretty sure that's what they get paid to do, to teach. And a part of teaching is understanding that people learn in different ways. I definitely encourage you to be bold and to be confident. If there's something you don't understand, don't feel like you're not smart. Don't feel like you're behind. And even if you do feel behind, you can go get tutoring. That was something that I never did when I first started college, but I wish I had. There's nothing wrong with it. We all make mistakes. I remember being in high school and life was just crazy. So most of the time, if it wasn't a class that I didn't enjoy, I didn't pay attention. That's why I always did really bad in math. I think that now that I'm in a better space in my life, and I'm older and I'm smarter, I think that it's easier for me to understand things. So don't think that you're ever too old to go to college. Something else that people may be afraid of is about how much college costs. But there's a lot of financial aid available. There are a lot of scholarships you can apply for. Don't be lazy. Don't be afraid to do your research. Don't be afraid to write a couple papers if you have to write papers, for a scholarship. It's worth it. You're worth it. Your life is 17, worth 18, 19. I just want to say that age range. And you just graduated from high school. 9 times out of 10, you may not be sure what you want to do. And that's okay, because you're still really young. You still have a lot of life to live. You still have a lot of things to explore. So I guess overall, the main thing that I want people to take from this video is patience. You have to have patience, because there really is no rush. You're going to graduate college, you're going to do amazing, and then there may be other things that you want to accomplish in life. So enjoy each process. Enjoy, the nights you got to stay up and study, because for me it's a blessing to go back to school, because I actually wanted to go back to school for a couple years now. But, things just didn't work out as planned. Life just don't work out that way. I also suggest keeping you a savings account, because you never know what type of expenses are going to come up. You know, are you somewhere that you live where you can catch the bus to school? Are the buses where you live reliable? Do you need a car? You know, so you definitely, these are all things that you want to keep in mind when you're going back to school. Sometimes it may seem like the perfect time, and sometimes it may not seem like the perfect time, but you have to pray and you have to make up in your mind what it is that you want and what you think it is that God is calling you to do. I wanted to make this video because I don't want people to be discouraged about the amount of time it takes to finish school, and I don't want people to be discouraged about, you know, the people around them that may have already graduated. That's their journey, and the biggest thing I want is for people to enjoy their own journey, to see the beauty in their life, in their dreams, in their goals, and their talents. So I really hope that this video helps someone. And be wise with your refund money, you know, when you get your financial aid, because like I said, things pop up sometimes and you're going to need money, you know. If you have rich parents and your parents help you, that's amazing. But if you don't, you better watch your back, your own back, and know that you can depend on yourself. So make good choices. From dropping classes, I owed money. So I couldn't get financial aid. I couldn't get my transcripts until I paid off that amount of money. Thankfully, I think it was like almost $500, but I paid it and I got it done. It's gonna be all right. Okay, we're done. Signing